Hello everybody, welcome to Buttermere. It is Wednesday, it's 9:30 in the morning. Time's really flying by. Sadly I'll be going home in a couple of days and I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm here at Buttermere. Behind me is the Lone Tree of Buttermere. This is a place I've wanted to visit quite a few times but never actually got round to. Unfortunately the sunlight is very harsh shadows, and it doesn't make for a very interesting photograph. But this morning was completely different. When I woke up after a few drinks last night, had a really good time, let whatever hair I had down. I woke up this morning and we had a cloud invasion, like a fog across the water, across Derwent Water. And I had to just jump to my camera, my stills camera, take some photographs, one from the tent with a little boat at the bottom, and then you can see the mountains just barely with a little bit of cloud going through. And it was absolutely stunning. People were walking by going to the toilet blocks and that, and they were just stopping and looking and going, wow, that's incredible. And they weren't wrong. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't have much time to film it. For me, photography will always come first. That's why I'm here. The camping is to allow me to spend more time here in case one day the weather, like when I arrived, is bad. I've got a few more options to play about with and places to visit. So unfortunately I didn't film it, but I did take these photographs. Yeah, some of the pictures I used the 6-stop filter, the little stopper, little stopper, which basically allowed me to use a slightly longer shutter speed to smooth out those ripples. There was a lot of geese, a lot of wildlife about and messing about in the water, and obviously that created ripples. And I wanted to smooth those out so I could get a much better reflection. And I've had a little bit of a look, and it's very difficult to see whether or not that's worked or not, but we shall see when I get home. You can see right now. Played about with a couple of compositions. There was a fence on one side with some boulders, and then I went to the other side where there was a little bit more light on the right hand side with the trees. Really enjoyed it. I was in my element and didn't want to leave. But then there's a place called Friars Crag, which I took a photograph in May of a bench between two trees. And by the time I got up to that, the cloud inversion had gone, and all I was left with was blue sky and a lake. And there was a couple of ladies sitting on the bench anyway, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it for now. Maybe try it again tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see what the weather's like. I'm in the hands of the gods with the weather. And now I'm at Buttermere. Unfortunately, the weather is it's great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, it's great. Blue sky is beautiful. But the trouble is, at the moment, plenty of shadow, and the mountains over there are in complete shadow, and it just looks like a dark mess. So, not really the best position at the moment to be taking photographs. Maybe I should come back later in the evening or in the afternoon. I'll maybe do that tomorrow and try that then. But they are actually filming the new, I believe it's the Mission Impossible movie. Tom Cruise is in the area. There's a helicopter been going in and out of the area. There's a car park which I wanted to park down there and couldn't because all the film crew in there. They're like a farmhouse, and it's unfortunate, but it's just one of those things, you know. You take your chances. But at least out of this little visit to Buttermere this morning, I found the Lone Tree. It's a place I've never been to before. So if I come back next year, which I will be coming back next year, then at least I know exactly where to come, where to park, and I can save a bit of time in the long run. This is kind of a bit of a recce mission, mission accepted. So there we go. I don't know if I'm going to take any photos, to be honest with you, because although as beautiful as it is, unfortunately the light is just not in my favour. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to get back to Derwent Water and I'm going to attempt to climb Catbells. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a hike there, and then I might try and go along the boardwalk and walk all the way around Derwent Water. That sounds like a plan. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I envy you. Well folks, that didn't quite go according to plan. Sorry about the audio, I'm only using the 360 camera at the moment. Oh, I did say I was out of shape though. 17 stone, 5'9". definitely out of shape. And that's what all the hiking's about. It's about getting into shape and working towards the goal. And maybe I'll come back in May and maybe get to the top of to Catbells. I know people say it's an easy walk, but I don't think so. And when you got to climb on hands and knees, and yeah, that's not my cup of tea. I like walking. I like going for long walks like this. But I draw the line when it comes to climbing that sort of way. I've calmed down now a bit, and it's all good. It's been a good day. The cloud inversion this morning was wonderful, and I'm just having a long, nice walk along by Derwent Water. So nothing lost, just a change of plan.
My story, raised in a small town, trying to burn out in glory. Yeah, I never quite grasped it. This world that was my surroundings, my heart screamed out for more. It's the storm inside that's breaking my heart each morning while it keeps it going. It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
Tell you what, I'll be a lot fitter after this trip than what I was leading up to it. I'm tired though. Very tired.
It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
This is where I fell over last time. I'll try not to make that mistake again. Yeah. Over here, you can hit that. And it there.
That's breaking my heart each morning while it keeps it going. It's been driving my life into both joy and sorrow, and there's still a long way to go.
discontinued. So if you're looking at the tent thinking I'd love to buy it, it's going to have to be second hand, I'm afraid, because they have discontinued it. And it's a fantastic tent, goes up very, very quickly. It's an air beam tent, so you will need the pump. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you with some footage of me going home. Bye bye, folks.